Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. So, we're doing Nightmare difficulty again, and that is inherently concerning for obvious reasons. I'm gonna crank that music down a little bit more. Tell me if this is too loud, by the way. I have no idea. But oh, good night, Key. Now, unfortunately, we're using the oh shoot. We're already about to die. Yeah, no, I don't think this gun has it in it to win it. Damn. All right, so I'm gonna have to switch over to the I'm probably gonna have to switch over to Babel gun. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to do anything. Oh, but yeah, Yao's been here before, at least once, maybe multiple times, but yeah, so I was talking about indie games and, like, the inherent laziness of indie games, and it's like, that's almost seems like a weird... It almost seems, like, not right to say it that way, but, like, the problem is there are a lot of indie games that just... this is gonna be a rantisode again, but, oh. Oh, yeah, man, I didn't realize you were the artist for Claustrophobia. That's awesome. But anyway, the inherent laziness of indie games, and that, again, sounds like a really crazy thing, but, I think what I kind of run into with a lot of indie games, especially a lot of, like, bottom-of-the-barrel indie games, is that they're not interested in being new, fresh, or interesting. They're just trying to be something that's already been there before, that they want to pay homage to, which is not a bad thing, inherently. But, let's see. But the problem ends up being, please don't knock me off. Unfortunately, Nightmare difficulty is going to be really hard to do a rantisode for. Oh well, let's see what we're doing here. But, so, you know, games like Squirreltopia, games like, oh god, there are a number of roguelikes that I think would go along that route, but there aren't many of them. Roguelikes generally try and be different, but I've played a number. Wow, this is a really lackluster secret. I've played a number of them that have been kind of like mediocre and uninteresting, and it's kind of disappointing. I'm trying to think of one specifically that like didn't impress me. Things like Brandon Must Die. There are a lot of Binding of Isaac clones out there nowadays that are actually kind of disappointing. Oh, okay. Please leave me alone. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Alright, we're gonna need to tilt back up. We need to get up there so we can get the loot. We're not surviving. This is a bad room to do Nightmare mode for. Wow, that is a lot of cash. A fair amount of health, too. We're up to higher weapon level, too. Alright. I don't see anything else specifically coming to murder me. Okay, let's just grab the blue XP. And now we do the dumb risky thing. This is the dumb risky thing. Oh, let's see what we can do. Hug the walls, really. There we go. Anything down here that's particularly concerning? The answer is no. Anything down here that's particularly good? Also seems to be no. Okay. But, like, I'm not going to be able to get to that secret. Damn. Oh, well, not the end of the world. Let's see if I can get to that. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, this is where I die. Damn. But yeah, so, like, Wizard's Lizard, not exactly an Isaac clone, but it definitely didn't feel as interesting as I wanted it to be. It was... like, it had the hallmark for interesting stuff, but the runs never changed. It was all just very repetitive nonsense. And as much as I liked I liked the process where it's like, you are, like, your goal is to, like, actually find some, like, crazy secrets and craft weapons in weird ways by, like, doing different criteria. I know that's not, like, super descriptive, but it's kind of hard to put, like, oh, okay, that hurt a lot. Please don't hit me from behind. I don't think I'd be able to live through a shot like that. Alright, they're all dead. Beautiful. But Wizard's Lizard just felt very vanilla in comparison to Isaac, which isn't inherently bad in a lot of cases, but it just didn't capture me like Rebirth or even the original Binding of Isaac ever did. But it at least tried. It tried to diversify itself, even if it didn't get anywhere close. But we've got like, but we've also got roguelikes like Brandon Must Die, which isn't on Steam. I think it might be on Greenlight, but I'm not entirely sure. But I looked at that one and it was just like, yeah. And there was also, I think, called like Vintage Year, which was kind of mediocre. And then you get games that are kind of cool, like Sword of the Stars The Pit is a roguelike that I'd like to play, but it truly feels like if you had just taken and adapted NetHack a little bit. And the problem with like turn-based true roguelikes, well, okay, it's not a roguelike, it's a hack-like. At this point, roguelike has become a different thing entirely. Take a little bit of falling damage there, no big deal. But so, you know, Sword of the Stars The Pit, well, potentially a great game. Ugly. Like, the character art is great. Everything else, not so much. Okay, that is not friendly looking. Alright, so we're gonna have to go with the... Oh, those are a lot of bullets. Okay. Let's just grab the health. Grab the blue EXP. What I'm trying to do is leap above. There we go, got it. And this should be no problem. Thank you. Okay. But, like, Sword of the Stars The Pit, well, you know, potentially cool, and it has, like, a lot of cool stuff to go with it. It is a turn-based roguelike, plain and simple. And the entire goal is to get to the bottom. The skill system in it makes it kind of interesting, but, like, Claustrophobia, the Downward Struggle, ends up being much more interesting in a lot of ways. Something that I appreciate. Just because its skill system and, like, the leveling and stuff is really fun. Let's keep going. But, damn it, I'm not going to be able to get that speed up. And again, the difficulty reductions are arguably way more important. Also, ow. Shouldn't be a problem here, though. Holy shit, I actually might be able to... Yeah, I can definitely afford the speed up, which is worth it. Okay, let's try and get as much blue EXP as possible. I'm just talking to myself in between rants. But, like... It's hard to make a unique game in the market. There's always going to be somebody that does something similar to what you do. And I guess the point is, like, a lot of indie games have just kind of become this, but with a different gimmick, or, you know, this with a twist. But the twist is not something particularly exciting, it's just another thing. Ow. I really do not like this boss on Nightmare difficulty, especially with his gun, because I have to keep close to him. But, so, like, Super Meat Boy had 0 twists. The twist was just the gameplay and how brutal it was. VVVV was a platformer... Oh, God. Okay, glad I blew him up. VVVV was a platformer with a twist. And actually, that is one of the few times where I'd say the twist was, like, truly good. And I guess the thing is, if you can take and make your twist into something really cool, but, like... if you can't... If you can't... I don't know, I guess if you can't differentiate your twist enough, then it just becomes dumb. Like, I guess Braid in the very beginning was just a puzzle platformer, but the twist was time control. But it made everything about the time control instead of being about a platformer. And I liked that, because it was unique as a result. Because it... Hello. Those are some nice benefit. Oh, God, that's a 8-bit cannon, and I'm stuck in a corner. Alright. I'm just gonna hide here. Luckily, getting hit does not reset the, tilt. Okay. Whew. That could have gone really poorly for me. Oh, there's a ramp. God damn it. Alright, well, whatever. Doing okay. Weapon level could be better. Health is surviving. But, not enough indie games make their twist unique enough to, like, truly capture me, or, like, anybody else. And, like, I don't know. It's... Also, Gearworks again, like... Oh, crap. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay. Panic mode, engage, bullet filibuster, does nothing against these guys. Why did I even do that? I don't freaking know. I guess we're okay. Weird. Okay, just keep panicking. Just keep panicking, Wander. Apparently Panic Bot is very effective at not dying here. How the hell? I don't freaking know, but it's working. Okay, we're up to weapon level 5. I guess being able to run very, very fast, tight circles around everything is amazingly effective at avoiding things. And okay. Hey, we're full health. Can I get the gold? Nope, can't get the coin. Nuts. Oh well, let's just murder these guys. That could have gone way south. But, huh. Oh, what? There's another one. Damn it. That hurt. That was not welcome. How many more of those do we even have here? Oh, either way. Let's get our levels up. Something's shooting at me. I guess everything's shooting at me. It's just a matter of being able to hit me. Anything down here? No. Item charge ++. Not particularly useful. Why did I just use my... I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay. Quote. Wanderbot 2015. Damn it. But I know where my towel is at. I know that reference. Damn good book. Damn it. Nope. Okay. But I'm trying to think of like indie games that have like truly captured me in like really unique ways. This is where the concern happens. Please don't get trapped in there with it. We don't have any extra jumps here, which kind of sucks. What even hit me there? Oh, bomb launchers can hit me from here. That's concerning. Oh, hello. That is quite a lot of loot. That might actually be a champion super cannon, and I'm just not quite recognizing it properly because they don't change. What? I thought I killed them all. Well, that is just... Shit! There's another one, and I'm stuck in here. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, that wasn't a particularly good start anyway. I'm really trying here. Nightmare mode is hard. It's also very hard to do a rantisode while you're playing the hardest difficulty in the game. I guess the hardest difficulty would be doing this with a pea shooter. But still, nothing. Let's see. But I'm trying to think. So the game, Shovel Knight was actually mentioned. Now, the one thing I will say about the indie market and the whole like lack of uniqueness that maybe doesn't make it totally okay, but makes it better. And this is why I kind of have like alternate minds about Shovel Knight. So on one hand, Shovel Knight is effectively an old school platformer. There's really not much about it that sets it apart from anything else. But at the same time, ow. God, these guys are dicks right now. Oh well. Whoa! He can see me. Actually, you know what I can do? There we go. Okay. He did not give me anything useful, and that's a speed up. Which I'm probably not going to be able to get unless I can get down here and get a jump. It's not going to give me a jump, it's going to give me all sorts of cash. Damn. Oh well. But like the reason why I'm kind of okay with Shovel Knight above all else is Shovel Knight did it well. And I think I would lump it in with Super Meat Boy in a way, where Super Meat Boy wasn't really that unique of a concept. It was a platformer. It was a hardcore platformer, but that's all it was. And there were games before it that technically did it just as well, but there were few and far between, and they were on, you know, much older platforms. But the thing is, since it did since the entire game is so, you know, well done and well polished, it becomes acceptable in a way to be not unique. It's kind of like, I guess part of the reason why I'm willing to kind of not criticize games like Shovel Knight so much is because, like, you take, I would take Assassin's Creed Unity, which is effectively just another Assassin's Creed game. maybe it tried to do things better, but it really didn't do so. And yeah, I'm also waiting for Owlboy. Man, that game needs to come out sooner. But like, you get all sorts of AAA games that are effectively just rehashings of each other. Hell, like, everybody lauded Call of Duty Advanced Warfare for being, you know, practically visionary in, you know, its changes to the medium. But the thing is, it is not... Who are we fighting? Lantern? Oh, God, this is gonna suck. Like, if the AAA market is going to be, like, super boring and, you know, unoriginal, then I don't really... God, we're gonna die here. Too many spin bots is going to mean death for us. And they don't give us loot, unfortunately. Like, maybe if I can get them all located in one place, but, like, we do not do enough damage to kill this boss. Normally, Lantern of Fullest is, like, damnedly easy, but this is brutal. But, like, for games like Shovel Knight, if it's going to be that good, even though it's technically a clone of so many other games, I'm okay with it. I mean, I would say, like, Mighty Number 9 is effectively just another Mega Man game, and I mean, sure, it's made by the same people. But, yep. But at the same time, it's still another Mega Man game. There's very little true innovation that goes into that one. And I think everybody puts indie games on such a high pedestal in a lot of ways, and I do too. I'm totally guilty of this, and, like, this is why the topic is so hard, because indie games, people got so used to indie games being innovative, freaking, you know, cool and interesting and whatever, and standing out for the fact that they do things that AAA games refuse to do, because that's the only way they're going to get noticed. But the thing is, there are going to be indie games that are just going to be good. They're not going to be something new, they're just going to be good. And I'm okay with that. As long as they're actually good. Like, if you're going to go for quality, you might as well go for quality. Even if you're rehashing an old idea. Wow, was that all this level had for me? It is. Shoot. But, okay. What's the next game? I don't know. Oh, okay. Not dying. I don't know what I'm gonna play next. I take requests if people want to make requests, especially on Steam. I mean, on the stream. I mean, people can request I do other things too. I should probably play Force 2. People were asking for that, but yeah, no. I think that's why Shovel Knight, despite the fact that not capturing a lot of people, and, you know, not interesting a lot of people, Shovel Knight managed to fill a void in the market that, oh, okay. I did not notice all the, this is a bad situation to be in. Shovel Knight managed to be the very tight, very well done, very, you know, very beautiful indie action platformer that, you know, just hasn't been on the market for quite a while. There have been very few good ones lately. And I guess it's a Metroidvania more than anything else. And there really haven't been a whole lot of really good Metroidvanias. I mean, both the... Shoot, those bombs are brutal. I should probably take them out. Probably should have taken them out a while ago. I was just ignoring them because the smaller guys were a problem. But, like, both... What? Who makes Castlevania? Was that Capcom? Might have been. But so... You just haven't seen a whole lot of... Damn it, what even hit me there? Oh, armor. That's nice. But yeah, Shovel Knight just ended up filling a void that hadn't been filled in quite a while, or at least filled well. So that's why I'm kind of, like, okay with it. Same thing with Meat Boy. There hadn't been a whole lot of, like, really good hardcore platformers. Ever. Well, not ever, but, like, in recent memory, so everybody flocked on it. It's like, yeah, this is one of the best games of 2014, was it? And I can agree with it, if only because, yes, to a degree, targeting your markets is an acceptable way of, I guess, making an indie game and making it unique. And we get more speed. Not exactly what we need. Oh well. But I see so many other ones that see Shovel Knight, and they're like, man, Shovel Knight, so good. Oh, okay. Ow. Oh, get that. It was super bad. Don't go through that. Alright. There's nothing over there for me anyway. That hurt. Oh, it was Konami that made Castlevania? Okay. Am I going to be able to get up to the... Yes, I can get to the other one. Probably easier, too. Please have an item in here for me. That is not an item. But... I don't know. I think it's just that... The other problem with the indie market is the indie market has been slowly getting flooded with more and more people, and I can actually agree. Well, let's try it. This could either help win the run or sink the run, and now we jump crazy high. Okay, works for me. Hopefully I can get some more jumps. This is not Tower of Guns music, but it is damn good music to go with Tower of Guns. I have to say that. Okay, please. Oh, there's more terror to be had. There's more terror to be had. What the fuck? Oh, there's a spike ball directly behind me. What a dick. Alright, well, we're fighting the boss at half health. That is not a good sign. Yeah. This is OC Remix. This is always OC Remix. And it is... this guy. In this configuration is the main concerning point here. I can't go up. Because unfortunately, this is the configuration that spawns a shit ton of spin bots, which is a problem. Wow, they're all huddled there. I get hit by... if any of them touch me, I die. Actually, we're about to die anyway. This is getting rough. But... no, I think the... wow, really, that armor pickup is the first... that was the first power-up I got. Ooh, brutal. But I mentioned this with Super Meat Boy and, you know, mentioning Squirreltopia and Shovel Knight, whatever. You get a game like Shovel Knight and you get like 50 clones coming out immediately afterwards. And I think part of the problem is because the indie market is flooded with like third-party studios. Actually, I will admit. So I mentioned I worked for Nickelodeon for a while. Our entire job was to clone other people's games and skin them with Nickelodeon content. That is all we did, and it was incredibly bankrupt creatively. It was really boring. Like, one of the games we made, we looked at Mark of the Ninja and was like, alright, how can we reskin Mark of the Ninja to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game? That is what we did. And so, effectively what happened was, I sat there playing Mark of the Ninja. Yep. I sat there playing Mark of the Ninja while my bosses watched me and took notes on how everything worked so they could recreate it themselves. And it was just, it was super depressing. Because it's like, I feel like I'm stealing somebody else's idea for the benefit of nobody that needs the idea. And it was really depressing. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. This might be scary. Are they all just... they all blew themselves up. I can abide by that. Okay, this is... that was concerning to look at. And then... wow, nice. Oh, one was still alive. Looks like the secret is cash. Alright, works for me. But... I don't know. I think the problem with the whole... I don't think I'm going to be able to get most of that. Guess I can try just a jump from here. Magnetism it out. Yeah, that's about it. I got most of the cash, and honestly, I don't need it. I've already got 106. 116. Okay. But I think the problem is, and this is why, like, AAA games, specifically, aren't particularly, unique anymore. It's that it's dangerous to be unique. Because if your game is too unique and nobody likes it, you don't make any money. And the problem with AAA companies is... okay, did not get hit there. Somehow, magically, mystically, very happy about that. But so a lot of AAA companies, and, you know, big... ah, crap, these guys. Actually, these guys aren't super dangerous, given our situation. But, which I'm very glad about. I can imagine there's probably a champion version somewhere. And that thing just sucks. But, like... I'm thinking about AAA companies, and just their habits are always very conservative. You know, ow. It's... Okay, there's not actually a secret in there. Good to know. So like Assassin's Creed. At this point, they've realized that the secret to their success is just repeatedly just rehashing the same game over and over and over again. Oh, crap. Well, at the very least, we have a level 4 gun here. That might make this doable. But, you know, it's far easier for them to just kind of rehash the same game over and over and over again, because they had such a rabid fan base. Oh, this might actually be even harder than the previous floor. Looks like I'm fighting less spin bots in this situation, though. Okay, gotta keep my distance from them. Because my self-harm is way less dangerous than getting hit by any of those. But, so a lot of AAA games have added problems that indie developers don't. Or at least indie developers rarely do. I think the only indie developer that I can truly point at for having problems like this would be Supergiant Games from Bastion. Bucket change generator. Okay. Oh, magnetism actually makes things a lot nicer. Okay. Oh, it's the strategic defense array. That's a shame. But see you later, Yao Mao. But so AAA gaming companies is like their main problem is purely based on investors. Wow, 25% of the secrets. That is not good. But then again, I got at least one more than I got to 50% of them, even if it didn't really say so. But investors are a problem. Investors are a problem, and bosses are a problem. The thing with the gaming market, and this has been going on for ages. Oh, okay, that is an 8-bit cannon. I think down here. I thought I would be safe down this direction. Well, now I'm safe, and now we've got all the twerps. Twerps aren't really a problem with this gun. But so, you know, 10, 20, 30 years ago, when gaming companies were just getting started, there weren't really investors for games. They kind of existed, but they weren't really there. And especially after the, you know, big American crash of, I want to say it was like mid-80s, 70s, somewhere in there. Pretty much around the time when that really awful E.T. game came out. That's when the American market crashed for a very long time, and really didn't come back. Like, I can't remember specifically who it was, but there's like one specific guy that is credited for bringing the American video games like industry back. And so investors just weren't investing in games, period. They wanted nothing to do with video games because they were too risky. And the reason why they were risky is because the investors would be like, yeah, you know, we'll fund this cash grab game, and it'll make us boatloads of money because it's you know, it's E.T. You know, everybody loves E.T. It's, you know, it's being advertised as one of the best games of, well, not best games, one of the best movies of all time, which I personally disagree with, but whatever, who cares. Hey, extra jump, and this is dangerous. What is that? Shit, difficulty up. Okay, we're in danger zone here. I'm gonna hide in the corner for a second, and then we're going to go on an adventure. But so investors didn't want to invest in game companies anymore, so most of the games that were made in the US at the time were super indie projects, and even before that, there weren't a whole lot of, like, pure AAA companies. They just didn't exist. There was pretty much Atari, and, like, a couple other big ones. But that's, like, why the American console market disappeared until the Xbox came back out. Or the Xbox... What am I even stuck on? Oh, god damn it, I was stuck on that. That is suck. That sucks. So close to weapon level 5, too. But, so the American market crashes, investors stop investing in games. Games start coming back, investors kind of avoid it. That's why everybody has, like, these beautiful memories of, like, really good games that came out during X time. Holy shit, that is not friendly. That is not friendly, and I'm not going to be able to get any of the reward for killing it at all. If they drop a pickup, I might fly up there and grab it. I don't think they're going to. But so, investors weren't really investing in games, which is why there's, like, a lot of really low-budget games, and that's, you know, why American console market just didn't exist. And for a while, that wasn't a problem. Actually, even into the 2000s, investors really weren't an issue. There were still a number of game companies that... Oh, come on! What the hell's with this room? Why? What the shit? Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna take some fire damage here, but not enough. Okay, strategic defense array does not block bullets! Oh god. Why is this a thing? Oh, I'm so glad I have an extra jump here. Okay. Whew. That is lucky business. That is really lucky business. But so, you know, just nobody invested in games. All games were pretty much just kind of concocted, not on the spot, but made by much smaller groups of people that generally had to be a lot more clever. I'm just gonna cheat. Who cares? Because I know I can make that jump. But I don't really care. But so, you know, even into the early 2000s, a lot of games were still made by small companies run by game developers themselves. You know, game developers that got into positions of leadership because they either founded the company or they'd been there forever or whatever. And so you had a lot of people that were very games focused. Okay. Here's the thing. I totally could have made that jump. I just flew because I was lazy. I didn't want to feel like missing it. But so you had a lot of companies like Westwood and, you know, even early EA and LucasArts and stuff. They were clever companies. You know, they had some amount of money. Oh shit, spin bots. Didn't even realize. Like they had investors, they had money. And now everybody's making fun of me for using a console command. Whatever, didn't end up mattering. Getting hit behind by a triple spin bot is just not fun. But anyway, just to finish my thought, because I think I'm done with this at this point. In the past 10 years, game companies have started, you know, electing businessmen as their leaders. You know, their CEOs, their stuff like that. And so even though you could run into, like, clever license games and stuff, even though a lot of them were shitty, now a lot of games are... a lot of bigger game companies aren't run by people that were ever game developers, period. And it's... I'm not going to say it's poisoning the market. I think they're learning. But the problem is we've had this, like, kind of drought of good ideas, purely because all AAA gaming companies are afraid of creating interesting new things, because new can fail, whereas, you know, everything that everybody's already used to generally doesn't fail. Anyway, I'll probably keep ranting about this, but I don't think I'm gonna do nightmare mode for a little while. I think I'm starting to get a little bit burned out of dying. But I'll definitely keep ranting about this topic at a later date. Might actually do as a podcast, come to think of it. Either way, I'll see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.